All right. We're here. We've made it. We've survived all of the things that had to get done after work, including getting all of this set up. So hi. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, whenever you are. Hello. I'm a practical eccentric, and I am here for more Autonomica, and I'm super excited. So, I'm still in a fight with my ears, but you know, what are you gonna do? You know, just wait it out, be frustrated with only being able to hear partially. It's great. But, you know, things, it's like every day is a little bit better and a little bit closer to feeling like things will clear up. It just, this time of year, always tough. And especially when we go from, you know, freezing 40s, low 50s to today, which was a high of 90 and was hot and sunny outside. It was just like, you know, being in a fight with all of my sinus passages is just kind of expected. So, yay. But at least we have time. Times like these where we can just escape a little bit and enjoy some time, whatever that time might be. So we're going to pull a card, and then we're going to get into stuff. Trying to get them shuffled. See if we get a new card or another repeat. All right. Shuffled. We are shuffled. And the card of the night is... We've got our first triplet. Can I get it? Oh, there we go. Vitality again. I am healthy and vital and strong. My radiant love of life fills me with healthy, vital, and strong cells. Each cell is a warrior. Everyone has its own sword and shield. I dare you to try and penetrate my cellular army. Didn't think so, chump. Okay. As I complain about the fact that my ear and sinuses are still being problematic, I get another reminder of vitality. All right. Noted, universe. Noted. All right, let's put it in the list. That is the first triplet. Triple? I don't know. And it's been a month since the last time I got vitality. Interesting. All right. Well, noted. Okay, then. Let's put those away. Let's see what else is up on my screen that I don't need. I don't need that. Oh, I do need this. Let's go ahead and take care of our pinned comment so that people know we talk. And sometimes use adult language so they can make an informed choice whether or not to stick around. All right, well, at least my chat looks like it's fairly responsive tonight. We'll see if it continues to be the case. Sometimes the latency is wackadoo, but if we're lucky, it should behave itself, right? Right. Sure. Tech will always just behave like you expect it to. All right, let's do this. Ooh. Let's do that. Oh, come on. Behave yourself. All right. So now we can switch over. Aha! We're here. Huzzah! Okay. All right. So where do we get last time? We got just to getting the smelter, what's the one that gets it out of the ground? Is that the refiner? Terms and stuff. But we kind of got the first chain and messy wiring because it's not pretty right now. It may not be pretty forever, but we got it down. So whatever comes after that. Okay, why can't I see what I want to see? There we go. Good job. Okay. So let's let it do its loading thing. Oh. I heard sounds. That's a good sign. Come on, sounds. Behave yourself, game. Because the initial loading didn't take... Oh.
Were scattered around the island during the crash. We can use them to craft more valuable components we'll need for future inventions.
There we are. Okay.
Since you're standing there doing nothing, I'll investigate. Be right back.
Since I'm standing here doing nothing, I'm thinking! Just because I don't have like a little loading dial on my head. Okay. So this is where we are. We are at needing to automate some glass and some wire, which means we'll need a copper situation and we'll need a quartz situation. So, what the hell? I'm not going to worry about that. Okay. There's like weird... There's always weird tech stuff. Okay. So the iron rod should be working right now, but that means I need to go ahead and remember how to do all of the things. It's only been 4 days, so my brain has completely let go of how to do anything. It's fantastic. Do I have food on my person? I do not. Oh!
I don't know about you, but I think we're a pretty good team.
Agreed.
You're the phenomenal engineer, and I'm obviously very smart and beautiful. Let's just not get rescued. Kidding. Mostly. Hopefully we get rescued soon.
Sure. Uh-huh.
Rescued soon.
Okay. Oh, that's not how we do stuff.
You're getting hungry. If you ignore it for too long, everything starts feeling heavier than it should.
Gonna go ahead and take that. Oh, that's right. And I ran out of space, which is why this copper is here. I don't think I need health stuff at the moment. I do not. Why are we grumbly? Oh, we're hungry. Of course, that's why we're grumbly. Okay, then. I'm gonna go look in the storage chest over here. But I hope everybody is doing well today. Not letting life, trials and tribulations and all of that bog you down. Getting caught back up at work finally after having all this extra time off this beginning of the year. It's been... Like, I'm grateful for being able to take the time, but I hate feeling stressed at this point in the year at work, just because it's like, this should be, like, January through March should be the, like, catch-up period, and then I had time off for family stuff and just being sick and my kids being sick, and it was just like, I shouldn't feel behind right now, and I'm just now starting to feel caught up again. So it's great, but also, like, damn, I wish it was a little bit sooner, because we're about to kick off doing all of the stuff to get ready for the next book sale event, and which is in September, but the planning stages have to, like, really start kind of kicking into gear now. And yeah, I'd like to have had more time in between getting caught up and having to just jump into the next thing, but you know. Okay, I had BioRoot. Did I completely overlook it in this box over here? I bet that's exactly what I did. Okay. And I'm probably... I ran past it because I'm a ding-dong. Okay. It's here. I just want to split you. And then I want to take that. Can I just... I can't consume it like this because it's going to be like, don't you... You want to put it in the box? No. Consume. It's questionable. Sure. Okay. This is not it. Okay, so I need resources. It's the miner. There we go. Good job. So I'm going to need all of this. Okay, what does doing this do? What does the star do? I don't see it changing anything on my HUD. I was kind of hoping it would function as a pin for resources, but it does not seem like that feature is in yet. Not terribly surprising. So let's go back into the menu then. I'm going to get rid of it because I don't need it to be a favorite. Okay. Well, iron plates, iron ingots, wire... More iron plates, tons of iron plates and wire. Oh, good God, woman. All right. Well, hello. How are you, Miss Bama? Hope you are doing well. I'm still in a fight with my ears, but every day seems like marginally better, so I keep hoping that one day it'll just be like, and be done. But this time of year is terrible for all sinus issues, so meh. What the? Oh, good. Sorry, I've got like a weird thing happening in my chat. It's like my pinned message is in there twice, and I don't understand why. I'm hoping it's just displaying for me in a weird way. Probably because, you know, I'm looking at it from the back end, but still. Okay. So, I want to see how much iron rod I already have, because I kind of want this to make iron plates. Oh, I have plenty, so let's switch this to iron plates. Select iron plate, confirm. Missing ingredient. Oh. Are we running low on power? Take. And take. And then that should be good. Now, if I put it back in... Oh, okay. But it's fine. I know it's here. Now... Cool. All right, so in addition to the plates, and I'm going to need a bunch of them, I'm going to also need a bunch of glass, not glass, wire. And that way I can build some more automated stuff for copper and quartz. How's everything going? Did you already have your visit from your aunts? Because I know you said that was coming up here pretty quick. And then, of course, how's the puppy? Hopefully all is going well. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and make... Let's see. What do I need again? Eight wire, 10 wire. So that's a grand total of 18. Oh, but I'm going to need wire for other stuff. So let's go ahead and find wire. Nope, because all my stuff's in the box. That's why. They left this morning. Puppy's doing great. Awesome. Well, check. Giant list, or things off your giant list of stuff coming at you. I bet that's a good feeling. Okay. I don't want to split the stack. I want to take it. All right, I have this wire, which is already a good start. Oh, I have more iron ingots. What? Oh, I'm going to need iron ingots. What am I thinking? All right, so I'm going to craft the rest of that into... what am I thinking about? Iron ingots. The iron ore into iron ingots. There we go. Good job, woman. Your brain got there. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and take these rods. And I'm going to go ahead and craft... iron ingots. And it's a 2-to-1, which means I'm going to have 1 ore left over. That's okay. I'll go chuck it in the miner or smelter, whatever, second. And then don't forget up a setup for rocks. Oh, crap. Duh. Yeah, okay. You are correct. Damn. All right. This. Oh, and I do already have some copper ingots made. So I can just convert. I'm just going to convert all. Do I need copper for anything else? Or can I just convert it all into wire for now? I might be able to convert it all into wire for now. Good Lord. So how you doing? As we sit here and painstakingly craft this. It's a 1-to-1 for this, though. That's nice. Although, to be fair, you're going to need a ton of wire. Just a ton of it. For all the electrical, you know? So have you been playing? I've been like, don't play it, don't play it, don't play it. You can play it on Thursday. Although, I've been watching somebody play Subnautica, and there's part of me that really wants to play it again. I don't even remember when I played it last. It's been a while. When did that game come out? I don't think we played it right when it came out, but we played it a long time ago now. But there's part of me that kind of wants to replay it again. There's part of me that wants to try and do it on the, whatever the hard mode is, where like it's got permadeath and stuff. And then there's another part of me that's like, you're not good enough to do that. Why would you do that to yourself? Kind of want to play it in preparation for like the second one if things keep going the correct direction. All right. It's too bad you can't just leave it running and go do something else, right? Well, we're working towards automation. So, I mean, it makes sense. Satisfactory was like this too, where it's like you grind through this part and then you know, get all the automation set up and you're like, yeah, and then you have to grind a different thing and then you get that set up. And so it's a progression that I am familiar with, but it is, at the beginning, it does feel like such a slog.
It has vibes. Suspicious vibes.
Kind of wonder what she said now. I was talking straight through her. Well, I guess that's fair. If you haven't played anything, you've been busy with, like, real life stuff and people in the world. Okay. Do I want to continue? I have 135. There's part of me that thinks I should make some more wire rolls, too. Get down to 30 and then stop. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and make, I don't know, like 3 of these maybe. Okay. And then I'm going to shove... Actually, I'm going to go ahead and get the copper out of here because it doesn't need to be in here. And put it over here.
You at first, but I think this is very important.
What?
You know you are roughly 60% water,
Oh.
walking through an atmosphere saturated with water.
Ha 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 ha.
Very hard not to die from a lack of
Should I go ahead and sleep?
water. The irony is keeping my processors very entertained.
I'm gonna look at the watering situation.
Surrounded by water. Ha ha.
These look okay. So since we just got tonight, I'm gonna go ahead and sleep. Although last time I slept, it didn't progress time. Sam started playing Teddy's Haven and she loves it. Awesome! I did see a thumbnail for that. I was like, ooh, look! That's awesome. I have been also biding my time on that since I'm streaming that on Sunday because I want to save fishing as like a surprise for myself. But there is part of me that's like, I could just go in and build. I don't have to look at anything else. Yeah, see, it doesn't advance time, which is fine, but it is nice sometimes using the sleep mechanic to get back to daylight, you know? Whee! Whee! She's been playing a lot of games lately, I've noticed. It seems like every time I see her pop up on my page, it's always like a new game right now. Not that I catch, you know, like all of it. And it's usually because I'm like checking something and just kind of quickly skimming through. It's like, oh, look. Is the wind going? Kinda. Right? Okay. So I'm gonna go stick this one ore in here. Load. And then I feel like I need these ingots. which makes me think I might want to chill this out a little bit, like turn it off. Can I just turn, yeah, I could turn it off if I wanted to. Oh, look at that. I might want to grab and then split. And then can I just shove those back in there? Excellent. Okay. I don't think I need 70. Now, is that everything I need for all the different components? Iron plates I don't have, but they're making. Wire is good. Iron plates. Okay, okay. And then glass panels and cement. Okay. So let's go ahead and do glass panels and cement then. How much have we got going on in here? We already have 75. Automation, baby. You gotta love that shit. All right. Well, and I saw someone that was tangentially related. I think Sarah might have been the one that had mentioned him, but he was playing some kind of supernatural, like you're running some kind of convenience store, but it's like got spooky elements to it. I can't remember what it was, but I was like, ooh, spooky and shop sim situation. And so now that's on my wish list. But there's a couple games coming out, or that are, yeah, I think they're coming out sometime this year, that are both creepy and kind of in that, what people would generally consider to be cozy. I find creepy stuff cozy because horror is a comfort to me. Like, the horror genre is comforting to me because I have nostalgia for it. I have a love of it. I just enjoy it in general. I know that that's kind of like for some, I'm a big proponent of cozy is what you feel like is cozy and not necessarily like an aesthetic or, you know, I don't know. I feel like it can be defined in multiple ways, and what I find cozy, other people may not. So I wouldn't say I would, like, if I were to stream something horror, I wouldn't necessarily call it cozy and like tags and stuff, but I would find it cozy personally because I love that kind of stuff. I like being scared, and I like, you know, I mean, not saying all horror is cozy, but like if it's a shop sim with creepy aspects to it, I'm still probably going to find it more cozy than stressful, even though it might be stressful. And then I have other games like I would consider, I don't know if I would say outright that I would consider games like Alien Isolation and Subnautica cozy. But like I enjoy them, that I would replay them, you know, like, and that feels cozy to me, but it's not what people would probably broadly consider to be cozy. But like I reread scary stuff and I rewatch scary stuff and I replay scary stuff because I have like a comfort like thing about it. And I think it's because it's like, if it's something I would do again, maybe that's why I think of it as cozy, even though it's not really cozy from like a general consensus standpoint. I don't know if that makes any sense. Animal Nook and Loftia. I feel like I've heard of Loftia, but I haven't looked at it. Well, and Haven Dock is coming out, actually today, I think, for free on Epic. And that was one I had on my wish list. So yeah, I wouldn't, like, if I streamed that kind of stuff, I wouldn't call it cozy, but I personally might think of it as cozy. I think I'm trying to just over-explain myself. Who's surprised? Animal and Nook, I did take a look at. Man, those are, like, they're so cutesy. Not that I am adverse to cutesy, but I feel like I need a little bit more creepy in my life sometime in this year. There's one that's coming out that's called, is it No Ghosts at the Grand? There are no ghosts at the Grand, and that one looks vibey. Like, I don't know how outright scary it might be, but it definitely has a vibe. Like, I would say Strange Horticulture kind of fit that, where it had like a atmospheric vibe. I mean, it had cults and witchcraft and satanic practices and summoning a demon and like murder and all of this stuff, but it wasn't like scary. You know, maybe somebody might find it scary, but I wouldn't say outright scary. I found that game cozy, but it's still definitely more of that kind of dark vibe. Oh, they're testing Lofty. It looks very cute. There's another one. There's another one that's like a farming or gardening sim that's kind of got a creepy vibe going on. What was that one he was streaming last night? See, I'm going to get sidetracked. We're side questing right now. I don't remember what it was called. But it was like you were running like kind of a rundown convenience store, but it had like creepy crap going on. So I might have to give that one a look-see. Okay. We're here for glass. I had to remind myself what the hell we were doing. Yeah, I have looked like cursorily at Cult of the Lamb, but I felt like I can't remember if it was like the gameplay style. I was like, I don't know how I feel about that gameplay style, but maybe. But I can't say I have looked super close at it. Well, I did go ahead and pick up Retro Rewind. So I think I'm going to have to make some time for it. I played like a couple hours in the demo. And it was super nostalgic. So, I don't know. April's going to hit and Dreamlight Valley's going to be back in the mix. Trying to think. I don't know how much more, like, unless they do some more content updates. I'm not sure how much more this is going to be in. I imagine I might stream it again next week. I'm torn about streaming next Sunday because it's Easter weekend and we don't do a lot for Easter. I mean, we do eggs and we, you know, get candy and Easter baskets and stuff like that. But we are not religious, so we celebrate spring. So we don't have like church or, you know, big family. Sometimes like my extended family will do like a get together or whatever, but I haven't heard anything this year. So I'm torn because we could wrap up our Easter stuff early. I was thinking I could either try and shoot for my new normal time or maybe shift it to later in the day. But Thursday next week is definitely Dreamlight Valley. I probably don't need this many glass panels, but you know, also nice round numbers. Oh, I should have stopped it at 16. It's fine. One more. There we go. And then we'll do this. But I imagine this will stay in the mix for at least, you know, we'll see how far we get tonight. I don't know how much left there is to do. I mean, I could just keep building and doing, like, gathering resources and stuff, but it depends on how much more stuff they've already put in, you know? Waiting on Infinity Nikki update. Game down for maintenance until 10. That's always frustrating when they have game maintenance during normal playtime. Was there something else I needed besides glass? Glass, iron plates, cement. Do I want to use what does electric mushroom? Oh, I do need cement for the freaking columns. Okay. Screws. How many screws do I have? 12. I feel like that's not enough. Take. What makes screws? Is it just iron ingots? That would be amazing. Oh, it's the rods. But you know what? I have a butt ton of rods. I'm just going to make these all into screws.
I am reviewing the kinetic energy data from our crash.
What else do we get? Oh, my husband and I started playing Sons of the Forest. Speaking of creepy stuff.
That defies basic momentum. It does not actually look like we crashed. It looks like something caught us in the sky, pulled us apart, and just drop the pieces. Have fun sleeping tonight with that thought.
Yeah, thanks. Do I have cement in here already? I do not. All right. Well, I don't have a ton of stone, so this shouldn't take very long. But yes, we started playing Sons of the Forest. And yeah, that game does, like, you hit the ground running in that one. Like, we played the first one and it has, like, kind of a slow buildup of you know, kind of danger. This one, it's like, they're on your ass, like, the minute you start. And the building mechanics are different than the first game, and it's not, it doesn't feel as intuitive. Once you start figuring things out, it's like, okay, now I'm starting to figure out, like, how this game's mechanics are working. But it was kind of tricky at first to be like, what the hell? How do we do this thing? How do we do that thing? And why won't they leave us alone for, like, 2 seconds so I can cook a fish? Like, but, yeah, that game's definitely creepy, for sure, for sure. And apparently they're coming out with a third one. So that's interesting. But the first Forest we played ages ago. And we've been wanting to play this one, so. It was on sale. We probably shouldn't have spent the money, but we did it anyway. It's okay. I think we've gotten our splurge out, which is good, considering one of the things that we needed to take care of with our tax money this year was repairing the headlight on my car. And look, it snowed. It's winter. Sorry, I was just like, oh, look. But yeah, the headlight, not just a lamp anymore. It's a full, like, thing, and it was expensive. And then the first one they sent was broken on shipment, and so we had to get another one, and it was just like, oh my god. Okay, the second thing I want to do is probably...
You're starving. Philosophical question. If a person fades in the wilderness and nobody is around to hear the stomach growl, does it still sound pathetic? Yes.
268. 494. Ooh, 91. Sure. But it was more than I expected to, and I still haven't gotten a hold of my cousin who... It'd be nice if he could contribute financially to it, considering it was it was caused by the damage he did. But I already told my husband, I'm like, if somebody came to me and just like, hey, I need that money now, it would be hard pressed for me to generally come up with large chunk of money on the spot. So I was like, we have to operate right now like he's not going to pay any of it. And then if he can put any money towards it, it's like, you know, anything really. Like, we were lucky enough that it, you know, we could take care of it, and I will always be grateful for that. And, you know, it's so tough, you know, but it'd be also really nice if you could contribute anything to it. And I'm glad that we could take care of it, because there would have been times in the past where it would have been like, well, I guess I'll just wait till I get a ticket and see what I can do about it then. Or I'll just never drive anywhere at night. So. I knew I forgot something. Did I need rods too? Before I start running off again? RUNNOFT. Bonus points if you know that movie. Tick. Alright. Did I already hit that? Yep. Or if I didn't, then now we did. Did I run past it? And you get a cookie. I love that movie. All right. Did I run past it? Am I just, like, not registering where it's at? Ah, I hadn't gotten quite to it yet. Okay.
Located a limestone deposit.
Fantastic.
It's the boring resource that keeps everything standing.
Yep.
Let's grab it.
This is not the button. This is the button. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Would you please? Okay. And then a smelter. Is it a smelter? Or does it just go straight into a refiner? Because it doesn't really need to get smelted. Do I need it to turn that way? I wonder also how far I can make things turn. Like if I do this. This button? Okay, that seems to be okay. Okay. Our friend who likes Pete and he knows every line of the movie. We thought you was a toad. Oh. Of course it's Pete. Look at him. Now I want to watch Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? It is highly quotable. That is 100% valid. It's so good. All right. Okay, so it's not straight into this. Do you have to smelt it? All right. So can I guess we can dismantle. And then because I'm wondering if I will eventually want to run it up to my base, which is why I'm trying to turn it. That's not how we do things. So that I could go back up this way, since that's the way that would make... Unless I can go vertical up this mountainside. I don't know how possible that is. So now we can go back to this, and... Ah, no. Undo. How do I undo?
I'll investigate. Be right back.
No. Okay, that worked out. 4. And there. Okay. Now select. Did I build the same thing? Did I build the smelter? I'm not being a dumbass. Okay, I need to shut up. Fabricator. Did I not build the fabricator first? Can I not actually do this yet? I must have built the smelter twice like a dum-dum. Okay, fair enough. Me just being a dumbass. And that way, if you are ever a dumbass, you will not feel alone because you can watch me also be a dumbass. And there's solidarity, right? All right. So I guess I don't need that here. So I can just go ahead and put this down. All right. And now... And then I have to do power. Hopefully every one of these tonight will not take this long. but buckle up, because it might. Okay, so, crap. Hey, guess what I didn't do? I didn't eat or drink. And I'm like, why does it seem like I'm taking damage? Well, there's no fighting yet in this game, so I have to engage in risky behavior in other ways. There we go.
You have been quiet, so I looked up some interesting human habits.
Okay.
Some of you intentionally drink boiling bean water just to block sleep receptors in your brain. That is completely unhinged.
Oh.
I am absolutely taking notes.
Talking about coffee. I was like, boiling bean water? Why would I drink? I was thinking like beans you'd put in chili or like frijoles, like, you know, I don't know. Food dishes. That's not what she means at all. Oh, I'm really close to death. I really did run my mouth until I almost died. All right. Take. Do I not have anything watery? I bet the oranges are watery. Take. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's do this first because I'm pretty sure the bio root takes some water.
You're basically an aquarium on foot.
I'm gonna do this.
Could a fish survive in you? Not right now.
And I'm gonna
You
consume
need a drink
that.
soon.
I don't know if it hurts me to drain my water when it's really low, so I figured I'd just kind of alternate that. And then we'll consume. Okay, good. Look at me go. Almost not dying. Sort of, maybe. Perfect. No. Consume. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to save the last one. You know, for fun. And then I'm going to go ahead and see what I can maybe get from here. Biogel. God, why does everything... Oh, I need my bucks for it. Crap on a cracker. Bucks. Take. Biogel does what again? You won't tell me? It sounds watery, but I feel like it's not. What is Nutriflow? I don't think I've found that. Okay, so I'm assuming it costs 95 and that there are 5 to be had in this machine. I am assuming that's what we mean. Magic stick. I also don't know what that does. 50, 25, 25, 25, 85. Aww. Well, let's be cheap. Okay. Curious what this is. And I'm curious what this is. So we'll go ahead and give those a shot. Oh, no. Why? And we'll see. Okay. That does food and water, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Formulated with a proprietary tricarb suspension matrix and something the lab calls nutrient foam. No one fully understands the chemistry, but it boosts stamina and investor confidence alike. Maybe I did read that before, but still, nutrient foam. Developed in partnership with 12 marketing departments and 1 actual scientist, the Magic Stick delivers rapid release, redacted, through patented turbo fuel micromatrix technology. Guaranteed to boost, redacted, and possibly your confidence in bad ideas. It's not the first questionable thing I've had in this game. All right, let's do it. What does it give me? Okay, that's food. Right? What? And is this also food? Yep. And how about you? Are you also food? No, you're water and food.
Like you enjoyed that one.
Did I, though?
Gross.
I don't know. Gross. Agreed. I feel like this gives me water. cook it. Does the biogel do water? Can't remember now. It doesn't give me a description before I buy it. Hydration compound. Consume. Okay. None of those seem to give me the water I feel like I need, you know? That's unfortunate. I need to get this cooking thing on the, like, show on the road. Well, it's kind of like, usually games like this start to smooth out a little better when you can have reliable food and water sources. And I feel like, I mean, I could farm a lot and eat a lot of farmed foods, but I don't feel like enough of them give me, like the oranges didn't give me enough hydration. It gave me like a nudge. So I don't feel like I've got a solid water source yet. Which means everything is stressful until I figure it out, you know? And it might just be me. You know? Not, you know, finding a solid resource for it. Did I already open this? Must have. Would love to have that as my own. Okay, so now I need to power y'all. So that starts out with this thing probably. And that. And this. And then we'll do this. Why can I not select? How many nodes are on this thing? Okay. Okay. Can I just connect you? No. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. Now, can I put you here? I can't remember. Is it if they're all connected to each other? Why won't you go? Would you please connect? Does this not connect to everything? Okay. Escape. Let's try again. Will you not connect to that? Okay, and then I want you to connect to this. Why won't you connect to that? Hello? Connect. Okay. There.
You don't need to follow me. I'll be right back.
Why won't this one connect? Don't I have to power this? You still, do I have... It's only 3 used there. It says 1. Okay. And connect. What? Okay. Whatever. Whatever. Okay, so how much more do I have cement, enough cement to go do other business? I do. Okay, there we go. Rocks. Now I need copper ore.
Great news. I found some copper ore for us.
Go.
I am analyzing my own subroutines. I am noticing there are new patterns that were not in my original factory settings.
Okay.
I think your proximity is contaminating my logic with human irrationality.
Yep.
It
Must
is not
be.
efficient, but I find I do not want to delete it. I am curious if I am becoming more.
Okay. Mostly because I don't need a ton of space in between these. Gimme. Oh, iron plates. Balls. Alright. Now, let's go get some. Oh, look at him over there doing the thing. It's amazing. I mean, I don't see why I wouldn't just take it. Don't want to take it all. Just take it. It's fine. I feel like there was quartz. The quartz is a little bit further away. Oh, produce and deliver. Ah, that's why putting them back in the storage did nothing to help me. Okay. Do. Now, this. Et voila. And again. And again. Amazing. And now power. And yeah. Got everything there? I think so. All right. So now can you please do this from here? Wait a second. Why didn't you connect? Okay. Will you not connect? Should I have put it closer to these things? Okay. Maybe. Is it too far now? Hold on. Am I out of... No. Just sometimes you want to fight with me. Why is it blue and then as soon as I click it, it turns red? I don't understand that. Because it's going to the other ones. There we go. Fight me. Alright, where's this hitbox and why is it fighting? That. There we go. And then I just want to make sure that you connect to that over there too. There. Alright. Doesn't have to be pretty. Just has to be functional. Okay. So now... Oh, I need you to produce wire. And then I need you to produce copper. And did I not actually set that? Copper ingot. Confirm. I'm guessing no power at the moment. Freaking hazy, man. Hazy and no wind. Spin. Spin. Oh, be enough. Oh, you know why? Well, you gotta connect that shit. That's why. Connect. Connect. Ha ha ha. Amazing. It's almost like that's how that's supposed to work. It's not my fault at all, I swear. Did we tape this together? Did we use, like, a handkerchief? How did the tracks continue to work that way? It's janky, but it's fine. Okay. Now... Oh, the map is not helpful. Okay. So now... Quartz. There we go. Good job, brain. $200.
Quartz identified. Silicon
500.
potential detected. I'm already imagining circuits. Keep going. The world gets bigger when
Okay.
you refuse to stay put.
That's right. What phone? Nothing exciting. Oh, as I almost run into water. Perfect, perfect. Do that. Random notifications from the school because, of
Based on
course,
the
we need
dry
that.
little leaves coming out of your sound holes, your system could use water.
Okay.
Consider getting a drink.
Okay. So, it's like this in the summer, too. I get notifications while the kids are out of school. It's like, it's a break. Stop talking to me. Like, leave me alone. Can I have these mushrooms? Whee! I want to go look at that. Once I get this set up, I'm going to go look at that. Okay. So now we have...
I'm right here. Let's go on a little journey.
This should also not require a smelter.
Honestly, that was kind of fun. You're the best, human.
Right? This should just require a refiner as well. And I kind of want to go that way with it. And storage. And then insufficient resources. Oh, I'm out of rods. Like just enough. Did you see that? Nope. This is the wrong thing. This is rods. Ah, so not just enough rods. What the? Oh, that's wheat. It's just covered in snow. And sunflowers? Sure, why not? Also...
Look, another antenna-looking thing. This structure has basically collapsed. I wonder how long it's been like that. It's nice having you around. I'm pretty sure you're the fix weird tech type of person. I'll help anyway if we decide to repair it.
I am the fix weird tech kind of person. How did you know? Alright, what's going on up here? Okay. Are these numbers different? I think these numbers are different, which means each of these has its own little, like, stock. Do these restock over time, or are they always like this? I feel like this one gives me water. So I'm going to buy it. And then we'll confirm it.
Another sip.
Yes.
Remarkable.
So more expensive, but
Remove
probably
water
worth
from the
it.
equation, and suddenly you're less survivor, more raisin.
More raisin. Ooh, 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 a bed. What? Feeling cozy. Wait, what? Warm, safe, and wrapped in comfort. The world can wait a little longer. Oh, and I'm well fed right now. Stomach settled, energy steady, and recovery improved. Interesting. And another... What do I buy here again? It's the same stuff. Are there 2 of these? Or is it just... Oh, you can... Okay, you can access it from either side. That's nice. And then we have snacks and drinks, but I don't seem to be able to use those. Take. Wait. There's just random crap somewhere? Weird. Can I have this random bag of chips floating in the air? Shh. A ton of beds. Yes, thank you. I will take all of that. Hey, a duck. Saw another duck. Another bed. Take all. Oh, thank goodness.
You stay here and
What
do
is
nothing.
that?
You're great at it.
Oh my god, she is like the queen of backhanded. Operate. Irrigation station. Oh, that's right. Repair stuff. Oh, that box is part of the wall, apparently. Okay. Don't care, don't care. Want all the things. Thank you. These do not look healthy. I'm glad we don't seem to need to use the restroom ever. Sure, that's healthy. Okay, what did we need? We needed rods, right? So that we can finish up the quartz situation. So let's go grab that. Come back and finish this. Energetically, oh, that's gonna not be the healthy way to go. Well, not necessarily unhealthy, just, I mean, sure. But also, I won't make it across there. So it's not necessarily unhealthy, just not doable. All right. Wah, wah, wah. Look at all of you marching into your little smelting situation. Split? Sure. Take. I won't need it all, but I'd rather have too much. So I have a feeling that I'm going to have to end up finishing my little one's diamond painting. Because the bloom is off the rose. Which, I'm not surprised with him being 8. Because it's a tedious thing, you know? And there's something appealing about doing tedious things until you realize how long tedious things can take. And then it's easy to be like, oh, I don't want to deal with that. So
Have you noticed how unusual the crash site is?
I'm going to see if I can get him to watch a movie with me this weekend. And I'm like, we'll watch a movie and work on it. And then, you know, see what happens. But it may not be for him, you know?
It looks like something caught us in the sky, pulled us apart, and just dropped the pieces.
It also may not be for him right now, you know? Because I remember starting like things like latch hook and cross stitching and stuff when I was a kid, and then putting it down and being like, nope, I actually still have projects like that. I've got a latch hook thing that I've been working on off and on for a few years now, where it's just like, I'll work on it for a while and I'm gonna put it away. Z. And can't build on these rocks. How far is that from there? Not terribly far. Let's go ahead and do that. How close can I get? Ooh, not close. All right. Well, and I even thought about saying, how about I work on it for a little while, but then you work on it occasionally, just so he can still get a sense of progressing it. I'm kind of hoping that if we actually work on it together, then maybe he'll, you know, the satisfaction of having it get completed might be enough to at least make him feel good about working on it at all, as opposed to like my latchik projects, which would go back in their boxes and then sit in my closet for who knows how long when I was a kid. I don't remember if I had like 2. And I know I finished at least 1, but I never like finished it to where you could put it up. I finished it like, because there's something you can do with the edges. I never finished that. I just finished doing the latch hooking. Yeah. And it's fine. You know, it's fine if it's not for him. You know what I mean? Like, not everything's for everybody. But it is also kind of a bummer, like, don't you want to do this with me? Do you want to hang out with your mom? I wish I could select which node. Like, I want it on that one so it doesn't cross over, but whatever. And now you can go there. And you can attach to this. Okay. There we go. Do your thing. Oh, it looks like a giant wrench. Kinda. Oh, I need to select a recipe. I'm like, why is it just sitting there? Select a recipe, ding dong. Glass, right? Wait a second. Does this not make glass? Does it have to be a refiner? Hold on. Quartz into glass. Hey, you know, if you read the text, it might tell you what you need to do. Okay. Good job, woman. I just assumed it was a refining thing and not a smelting thing. I guess, you know, quartz into glass with heat makes sense, though. So there's some logic to that. Haha. All right. Okay. Did you see the teaser about the new building in Dreamlight Valley? It's got a picture of Olaf on it and kind of a graduation cap. So I'm wondering if it's like it almost feels like library to me, or like a university, but like what would the mechanic be for that? Because it looks like a shop, kind of like Scrooge's shop or the boutique or something like that, or a restaurant. But I don't know. I'm intrigued. Do I have quartz on my person? I do not. Okay. Now, it's time to go unload my pockets while that stuff... This is done, though, right? It's just... There's no power at the moment? Why is it not doing anything? Is it just because it's got no power? Oh, the power is... Our negative 0.1 watts are missing. Okay, but... It's not hooked up because I had to build something new. All right. This is why we double, triple check before we leave the area. There it goes. All right. Fantastic. Show me the glass. There it goes. Good job, buddy. All right. Good job, buddy. Like it's anybody but me. Am I congratulating myself for figuring out how to do things? Whee! Okay, then. Oh, man. I had a double cheeseburger for dinner. So full right now. Oh, look at that. Rods and screws. Don't rods make screws? Isn't that a thing? It doesn't matter. I gotta go unload my pockets. Now, if I bring these resources back here, will it actually repair the satellite? That'd be awesome. Thank you for figuring it all out. Oh, yeah. You mean the wiring and making sure things are running correctly? At least that's what I'm assuming. Yeah, it's better to sit there and puzzle that kind of stuff out before you walk away, because otherwise you'll come back and you'll be like, I need... How many glass panels? 250 glass panels. Where the hell are they? Oh, I didn't do this one little thing. It's my own fault, damn it. I wouldn't say any of that except for the fact that I have also done that to myself.
I'll be back. Try not to make friends with anything that has too many teeth.
Okay. I won't make friends with things with too many teeth. All right. I'm dropping off a bunch of stuff. I'm dealing with my harvest. Ooh, Lordy Bay. All right, so we're going to store things that are the same. Well, that didn't do a lot. Do I have any more seeds on my person? No, I do not. So let's go ahead and grab the water. Okay, come on now. Oh, my lettuce is very mad. That's ready to harvest, though, yes? Are these all ready to harvest? It's kind of weird that only one of them was ready to harvest. Didn't these all get planted at the same time? And been watered at the same time? I do find it interesting that the winter doesn't seem to have an effect on the plants, although that may not be like a forever thing, you know? I do like having seasons affect planting. Well, and that's what else I saw. I saw updates had happened and like an updated... Excuse me. Oh, we're ripe. Okay. Let me put away this. Place in storage. Oh, I didn't see how many seeds I got. I'm guessing I just got one, because so far it seems like a one-to-one situation. Water bottle, there it is. Place in storage. Coral Islands roadmap got updated, and I was like, oh yeah, I was thinking about playing that again, because so much has been added to that game since I played it last. And I talked to Misty about it, and she was like, yeah, they've added so much stuff and done this and that and the other, and honestly, probably better just to start a new save. And I was like, oh, God. Because I played that in early access, and I think when they went to 1.0, it was one of those things where you couldn't transfer your save. So they gave you a cash equivalent for the value of your farm. And so I ended up with, I don't even know, like, I feel like, I can't remember the exact amount. It was like 2 million or 20 million or whatever, something like ridiculous to where I could just upgrade and buy stuff. And really the only thing I couldn't skip past was the time to like build friendships and, you know, do things like that. Or, you know, find the resources to upgrade the things. But it, like anything that costs money, it was like, buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it. And I got, oh man, was able to kind of charge through the beginning of that game. But I put that down for a while now, so kind of wouldn't mind playing it again, though. It's a good game. Okay, so I did get 9 seeds after picking 9 plants. Same thing with the tomatoes. So far it seems like the seeds are a 1-to-1, which is fine. As long as it's consistent with giving you a 1-to-1. It would be nice if it was random with, you know, the possibility of getting 0, but also the possibility of getting like anywhere from 0 to 3 seeds back per crop, you know, so then you could ramp up. But I feel like that's also something they'll add in. I feel like we talked about that on Sunday too, where it's like, that'd be nice, but I understand why it might not work that way, at least for now, you know? Okay, I need to plant more stuff. But also, this is not the chest. This is the chest. I was like, what did I come down here for? There we go. Kind of want to go stick some of this stuff. And I almost ended up needing all of the wire that I made. Not all of it, but like it eating into where I had the last coil. So that's nice that I didn't way overproduce that. I kind of want to shove this copper ore into the smelter. Go ahead and I'm going to put the bucks away. I'll go ahead and put that away. Cryofuel. Biogel. Oh, that's right. This is the yesterday's moisture. Along with my protein foam. Protein foam and yesterday's moisture. Breakfast of champions.
To lubricate the rest of you. You seem to be getting thirsty.
Yeah, it was. Let's go ahead and consume this one too.
Water consumed. Excellent. You just lubricated 360 joints and refreshed 100,000 kilometers of blood vessels.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't want to split stack. Stop. Okay. Place in storage. Oh, I was going to shove that in the thing over there. Okay. Do I also want to shove iron ingots over there, or do I need iron ingots separate? I'm going to place those in storage. All of that can go in there. That's fine. Okay. So now, neat and tidy inventory. We love to see it. How are we doing? Apparently my water bottle thingy did not disappear from the bottom. All right, let's sleep. And even though it didn't advance time, let's go see how close we are. Because I don't know if it's still an issue to do things outside of the task list, you know? Because it used to be. Where they didn't recommend doing that. So, there's part of me that wants to go ahead and advance, like, to try and see if I can get more crops. Go in to get the cooking station up and going. And actually, let me look at it. Multi-cooker. Like, if I built this, would it cause me problems? Or would it be okay? Because there's part of me that's like, I want to be able to produce my own food and water. Like, that is such a fundamental thing in survival games for me, that it's just like, as soon as you get those things under control, it just opens up what you can like continue to do and build on. And the fact that I'm still kind of relying on buying resources like that is like, okay, I need to get past that. All right, so this is cement. I'm not going to fuss with cement because we don't actually need it for the task. I'm going to go do copper. Drop off the copper, drop off the copper, drop off the copper. If I remind myself to do it a bunch, maybe I'll actually remember to do it when I get over here. Load. Boom. Neat and tidy inventory. Alright. Take. Split. And take it. Okay. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. You know, I've never played Factorio. Is it Factorio? It's another, like, kind of build up a factory and have all kinds of conveyor belts and you know, it's one of those satisfying things. It's actually one of the appeals for the game, Satisfactory. Not that's the only reason we wanted to get it, but I don't know how many times my husband are like, oh, this is so satisfying when you get like all of your conveyors going and everything's lined up and producing, and it's just like, this name is so fitting for this game. Oh wait, no, I want to take this whole stack. Take. And then split. And then I feel like I need to leave it producing plates for a bit. The only problem with having two different things that I want to produce at the same time, do I want to go find another source for iron and produce rods somewhere else, or produce plates over the, you know, like, do I want to get two of those going? Because it might be a wise choice. Do I have the ability to do a splitter yet? Where I could split the ore going to the place? Options, options. Or will I be okay with just the one for now? Probably. I feel like I need like a little bike or something. I slept. Where's all my energy? The hell?
Hold position. I'll do the heroic scouting like a brave little lunchbox.
A brave little lunchbox. Alright, well, we're just gonna kind of meander about. Excuse me. Since sleeping will not make time pass, I could sleep here. My energy is shit right now. And actually, I might even take a little bit of time and go look in the Discord and see if it says anything about still needing to not do things out of order. Because I know they've been patching bunches of stuff too. So maybe I'll take a peek at that. All right. You would try it. Oh no, I feel like I missed what the context was for that. All right, so let's look. Do you mean doing some stuff out of order? Like making the cooker? Do. Let's see. This is not where things are. Do they have... my brain. First, man, sometimes my brain doesn't see. Like, why would they have a channel called Autonomica Fart? No, Autonomica Fan Art. Questions and answers. That's not what I'm doing. Why can't I see? There we go. Out. Okay, these are all old posts. Okay. Okay, looks like it's, yeah. Maybe some of the quests changed with the update. Yeah. Yeah. And all the stuff that I saw, I mean, it was just a cursory. It wasn't like a in-depth search, but they were all old posts, so it wouldn't surprise me if they've fixed that. And they didn't have any... Well, hello. Restricted zone. I want to touch it. I want to touch it. I will call him Squishy, and he shall be mine, and he shall be my Squishy. We watched that not that long ago with my little one. He hadn't seen Finding Nemo in a long time, so we watched it. I do love Dory. What the... They're like, do not come in here. Do not. Risky behavior. No. I'm not that risky. I'm not pushing that many limits. Unless I can't have this lettuce. Oh, I can have this. I can pluck lettuce from the forbidden zone. You know, it'd be really funny is if they called it forbidden lettuce. What is over there? I don't need it. There's plenty to do on this side. I'm also not the kind of person that's like, I gotta go, like, try and break a game. My 8-year-old is, though. My husband's like, I don't see the appeal of that. And I'm like, I don't know, man, but... I told him I almost feel like it's, you know, when somebody feels like... My cousin was like that, where he had to take mechanical things apart. And then try and put them back together. And I was like, I kind of wonder if it's like kind of like that, except for with tech and games and stuff, because it's more of a digital thing as opposed to a physical thing. But there's something about taking something apart or trying to break it that helps you understand it better. And I wonder if that's part of it. You know, that kind of natural instinct to take something apart. To help figure it out. Did I already open this crate? I did not. What the what? I need it to be daytime. Also, all the seeds. Potatoes. Wait a minute. Oh, damn. I was like, wait, the alarm I just got was after what time my break time should have been. Oh, it's later than I thought. That's okay. I'm trying to kill some time for this glass. I don't know if I'm going to kill enough time because apparently nighttime lasts a bit. Did I sleep? I did sleep. It doesn't matter because it doesn't make time pass. All right, maybe we'll go back. Wait a minute. Oh, I need iron ore. I didn't save any. Can I mine with the miner on top of the thing? Just to get the raw iron out. We'll find out. I'm gonna go try it. The answer is yes. In case you didn't notice. You can mine with a miner on top of the resource. Which is good. It's helpful. What is that? Hold on. Well rested. Okay. Does NF mean not finished? Sock soaked. Great. Everything's fine, but things are starting to feel a bit dry. Can relate. Might do stuff in the yard on Saturday. Might have to go buy dirt tomorrow. Like regular potting soil. Might try and use my compost this year. See how that goes. See what it looks like after being kind of not messed with over the winter. Okay. So, cooker. And, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, whatever. I have to wait for glass panels anyway. Okay. Do I not have potato seeds in the thing over there? It's wild. I thought I did. Well, you go in there. Okay. What do I need to make the cooker? 10 nails, 10 planks, 2 fabric. Nope. 2 fabric. Well, I'm just gonna grab it. And then 10 planks. Oh, look at how many planks I have. I have a bunch. But also, nope, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Where do I want to put this cooker? How big is this cooker? Nails. I need more nails. Good job.
I've heard humans can drink their own pee. Fascinating. Ambitious. And aggressively unnecessary.
Aggressively.
Let's aim for actual water. Consider getting a drink.
Now, are you also hinting that if I really needed to, I could drink my own pee? Even though it's aggressively unnecessary? What, like I've got something to prove by doing it? Is that what you're saying to me? This button. I keep wanting to push the same button to get out of the build mode. And that's not how it works. Escape is how you get out. Okay. So now I need salad. Ooh, look at that. Now if I make ketchup, can I actually eat the ketchup? I kind of want to know. Or is it, because it says recipe
Since you're standing there doing
ingredients?
nothing, I'll investigate. Be right back.
So I'm wondering if you can consume it on its own or if it can only be used in a recipe. So let's go ahead and make one of each of these. Because, I mean, it's a smoothie, right? Isn't that what they argue? Because it's, like, a fruit. A liquidized fruit? Is that how we would phrase that? That it's technically a smoothie? Consume. Alright, what does it give me? It gives me a little bit of water and a little bit of food. Risky behavior. Not a fan of ketchup? Did that give me any... I didn't look. Did that give me any liquid? I mean, it's lettuce. You would think there'd be some moisture inherently in it. But I don't think it actually did. Consume. A little bit. Okay, that makes sense. All right, so lettuce, good to grow. Now, put you back. Place in storage. I wish... I like ketchup. And I remember eating just straight ketchup when I was my son's age, or younger even. But I am not, like, into, like, I feel like that's a kid thing, you know? But I like ketchup on things. Love tomatoes. Yeah, isn't that funny? It's kind of like my kids wouldn't eat tomatoes, but they, like, my older kid would eat ketchup and marinara sauce, but not eat tomatoes. And then my little one eats tomatoes, but he won't eat ketchup and is okay about marinara sauce, like on spaghetti and stuff. So funny. And it's like, you do know this is made from tomatoes, right? Okay. So what does it take to upgrade food stuff? I got my hoe. All right, so upgrade 3 requires wire, ketchup, and lettuce. 6 of them. I could make this now. And then I might be able to grow new crops. Take. And wire. I brought back more than I needed. And then craft 2 of these. And then invent.
Nice. Added to the list of reasons you're still alive.
Look at this. Okay, I want my planter. A wooden barrel. I wonder what that does for me, though. Potato soup. Hell yeah. I'll be doing that. Okay, and what else? What else? 30 cement, 2 salads, and assembly parts. Excuse me. See, now that we're going outside of the tasks, we're just going to be wild and crazy. We're going to make all the things. Hey, look, I've got the cement. And then I need how many salads? Was it 2? Yup. I might have to craft the assembly parts. Ooh. I would like to be able to do this now, but I'm probably going to have to grow stuff first. Okay. And then, do I have assembly parts just waiting for me? Because that would be amazing. It's bioplastic. I feel like it takes circuit boards. And what else? What is it? What is it that we're making? Assembly parts. Why do I feel like it might be screws? Ah, and bio. I had the other 2 right, though. I forgot it was 3 components. But that's pretty good that I remembered the 2. Fantastic. You know what? I don't need to worry about that. I need to worry about this. Why can't I? Oh.
There's nothing better than new shiny thingies. Let's try using these inventions soon.
Olive oil. Oh no, what do I need? Dough. Dough is going to require wheat though, yeah? Flour. Flour, dough, and wheat. I still don't feel like anything... Let's hold on. Unless this potato soup gives me water. Nothing still feels like water. You know? That's dough. And iron ingots. Okay. What is this? French fries and cheese. And an oven. Now, how do I have bread up here? Production mixer. Oh, Lord. But then I have the oven down here. If I have bread up here. Wood mesh floor. Wood mesh wall. Interesting. Oh, that's right, because later we're supposed to get animals and stuff. Not yet, though. Okay. Well, I'm assuming I need flour for that. And bread. It's interesting that I can just make bread without the oven. Okay, enough getting carried away. What can I plant now? I actually know what I should do. Nope, I'm gonna, nope. I'm going to plant, no, escape. I'm going to plant seeds and then I'm going to take my break. Because I don't want to, I want them to grow while I'm on my break. I don't know if we'll get them harvested tonight, but take. I don't know what I can plant yet. Take. But at least I can make food, even if I can't. Necessarily get water stuff going. I still feel like there's something I should be able to do, you know? Oh, wait a second. Let's see what I can plant. Sunflower. I'm not fussed about sunflowers at the moment. Carrots can go last. I definitely want to see if I can plant potatoes. Huzzah. And then can I plant strawberries? Seed mastery is not complete or unlocked. Oranges are the same. Stop talking to me, phone. Can't do sugarcane yet. Could do wheat. So let's go ahead and do wheat. And then carrots. Voila. Now, I need to go refill my water bottle. Okay. Yay! New stuff to grow. And then I'm gonna start going, I wish farming was more efficient. Because I'm gonna be like, I need to grow 14 million and 2 plants. Here we go. Wait a second. There we go. I was like, why is that one empty? That doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, why aren't you growing? Why aren't you watering? Excuse me? What's going on with you? Soil moisture. Is there something wrong with growing carrots right now? What do you say? Where are you? There you are. Tiny, lightweight seeds that sprout into sweet orange roots. They grow quickly in loose soil with light watering and open sunlight. Okay, but I'm trying to water them and they won't water. Oh. Weird. Please water. Please water. Oh, okay. Got that one. Alright.
While you're running around like you have a plan, I was just analyzing the visible light spectrum. Did you know the color pink does not actually exist?
And actually, those aren't
just
carrots.
The human brain glitching between red and violet. Thankfully, we do not have to look at it much out here. Or do we?
Okay.
I hope
Those
not.
ones over there were
Please not.
potatoes, I think. All right. So those were finicky. I'm not sure if it was me or if it's that plant. Maybe it's the plant. But I don't know.
I'm going to count pebbles. I need a rough pebble count in this area.
Does my robot have some OCD tendencies? Okay. Fussy. Fussy. Okay. Come on now. Please let me water these. I'm trying to see if there's an angle. Okay. What is happening with you? Well, your soil moisture should be decent. And yet, like, the ground is changing color. And it doesn't seem to matter what angle. Ugh. Maybe we won't get dough or bread. Or at least we won't grow our own. Yeah. I don't know what's up with this. Okay. Well, at least we got the carrots and potatoes watered. So that's okay.
Your sound holes are pushing out warm, dry air again. That usually means you're getting thirsty.
Can't I just drink this water?
Replenishing soon.
I would like to just drink this water. Okay, then. Well, bummer. I'm not sure why the wheat won't get watered, but we'll leave it for now. It's fine. And by the time we get back, I imagine all of the resources, the glass, I think is what we were waiting on, should be ready to go. So that'll be good. We'll go and finish the satellite thing. We did side quest a little bit. We did go do our own thing for a little bit. We also got chatty. So just because we're still on the same thing that we were on when we started tonight, it's not a bad sign. I'm not trying to justify my behavior or anything. It's fine. Okay. I probably have enough water to not die while I'm away. Probably. Feeling cozy. Anyway. It doesn't really pause, but that's okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a break. We're going to stretch. We're going to get a new beverage. We're going to go to the bathroom. We're going to take care of our bodies. Because we care about them, sure. But anyway, if you are having a good time, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe. That way you can catch me when I'm live or hang out whenever, watch my videos, whatever you want to do. Show support and love, all of those good things. If you're here when I get back, thank you so much. If not, have a lovely day, night time. And yeah, I should be back in a few minutes. All right. There we are. We're back again. All right. What are we doing? We're making sure our screens are wherever they need to be. Good for them. Good for them. All right. Excellent. Oh, not quite. Sort of, maybe. Okay, there we go. All right. So now...
I just ran a massive calculation on the ultimate meaning of life and the universe. The final output is exactly 42. Coincidentally, that is also the number of completely useless items you are carrying right now. The math never lies.
All right, 42. I also thought about reloading and seeing if it would make the crops behave, but I don't want to do that while on stream because it might take ages to reload the game. So, oh, I should not do that. Do I have... I don't know if that gives me enough water.
Don't get too busy with...
It does.
Whatever that is. I'll be back in a sec. Do you know your brain consumes 20% of your calories while only weighing 2% of your mass? Basically, you snack to fuel overthinking.
So that's my problem. I need to stop snacking. Maybe I'll stop overthinking things. That's funny. Okay. All right. So theoretically, I can just go grab the glass. And that should be everything I need back at the base. You know, plus the glass I'm going to go get. Of course it's the furthest one away. Of course it is. If only I could use this boat. Or, you know, build a bridge or something. I wonder if I could. Technically, I've got platforms. Can you build them in the water? Perhaps. Be enough, be enough, be enough. Barely. Look at that. I'm just going to take it all. Just in case I need extra glass for anything. Ooh, excuse me. I know I'm drinking carbonated beverages, but it felt... Oh. What? Okay. Don't trip on stuff. What was I just gonna say? And then my brain let go of it because I tripped over that log in the bush. I can't remember now. Go up this way. Yeah, my brain completely let go of what I was saying. Oh, carbonated beverages. It felt somewhere between like a hiccup and a burp. That's what it was. I want to be inside this building.
Friendly reminder. It's good to stay hydrated.
Yeah. It's like a constant battle. Have I already looted that? I must have. I feel like I might break my ankle if I do that. I don't know what the limit is, you know? Okay. Okay then. Wire and rods. Wire? Nope. Okay, the current quest line is complete. But more is yet to come. Explore the world and enjoy your freedom. Okay, then. Well. And I get to keep them? Okay. Alright, well. I'm so glad that I fretted about advancing some stuff. Okay, then. Place and storage. Place and storage. Okay. Well, let's go look at... There was another one of those broken thingies. But maybe we could start repairing broken thingies? Ooh, take all. Did I not look completely around here? Oh. 300... and 250 cement. Okay. So 300 rods and 250 cement. I'm going to go run around to the things I've been working on pulling out of the ground. the storage units and grab a bunch of stuff, and then I'm going to try and repair things. Maybe I can't grow wheat in the winter. Yeah, it's possible. So we'll have to wait and see when it hits spring. Which, I feel like the seasons are not terribly long right now, so it probably won't take that long. Oh, good God. Okay, that's 600 concrete or cement. Which means I'm probably going to need to switch back to making rods again. Oh, there's another one of those big poles over there in the distance. It might be in a restricted area, though. Well, maybe after tonight, we won't necessarily need to stream it again for a little bit. All right, I'm going to switch back to rods. I'm also wondering if it's causing issues with power being the winter, because it's obviously cloud covered, which I'm assuming means sunlight is at a minimum. And it also seems like wind, you know, wind is not consistent. I could theoretically build more, you know, like maybe an extra solar and an extra wind turbine for each system. And see what that does. Like, it wouldn't stop it from when there's no wind and no sun. But when either or you know, either one of them or both is working, maybe it would be just enough to make production that much better. I don't know. Like store some in this thing, this little storage thing. God, glass is just struggling.
You are surprisingly tolerable. Your survival instincts are highly questionable. But I am actually registering a positive response to your company. Please do not let that go to your head.
There's something over here to repair, right? Oh. It says no. You cannot go this way. What was over here to repair? There it is. Screws and iron rods. Can I load? Okay, I could load. I can load in parts, which is nice. No, I don't see it. Oh, it's way over there. Can I actually go over there? Or is it gonna... Ooh. Can I have this? These are mushrooms. Lettuce. I probably shouldn't. Okay. Restricted. I'm not grabbing plants. My inventory is stupid full. Probably gonna regret going this far with such limited capacity. But we're gonna keep going. What is that?
I just
Potatoes.
Thirst is creeping in. Consider water when it's convenient.
Potatoes. It's a bummer. I would have liked to have gotten those. Can I actually go all the way over here? Crate. I'm not going to bust crates right now. Wow. Okay, it's interesting how much space there is that you can actually get to. Ooh. Hello. Is this that one that we built at the first time? Have I gotten to that part of the world? Because it looks kind of familiar. Whee! Okay. No, I don't need to look at that. Although this part looks different. They might have revamped it a little bit, but it feels like I might not be in the right part of the world. Tractor. It's broken down. So I haven't gotten all the way to that. Okay. Well, let's go. I want to pick up all the things. Okay, take all.
Since you're standing there doing nothing, I'll investigate.
I like how I'm actively running around and she's like still going, since you're not doing anything. Like, really? I haven't been this hydrated in a long time. Is that a floating tree? Well. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Oh, look at that thing! Another tower. We've seen a few already. I wonder what it does. We can probably fix it later.
Okay. In other words, not yet. But I did get a lot of stuff on the way up here. And kind of want to break it open, but also look at that waterfall all the way over there. I believe that is in the restricted area, though. There's potatoes up here. I wish I had room to grab them. Oh. Sometimes a cold beverage is just the ticket. Hello, tree. You living your best life? Good for you. Okay. Well, there's another tower way over there. Not gonna make the trip. Would like to repair at least one of the irrigation stations just to see, like, what comes of that. Wouldn't mind being able to unlock the rest of the recipes. Now, it's entirely possible if we stop streaming this for a while, or like maybe throw a stream in of this occasionally, if when they do another big, okay, we've added some stuff in, start over again. They could easily do that too. So there's part of me that's like, unlock all the stuff so when you play it again, you'll have access to all the stuff. Or unlock all the stuff so that way next time they do a big update, you'll be able to already have all of this stuff unlocked. You know what I mean? Like, it could go either way. It wouldn't surprise me if it would be a start over situation, though. I also want all of these things because I've been fighting hydration for so long. Like, any chest I see, I'm like, give it. cake. Okay. It's not the same spot. Okay. Because I really hadn't explored very much the first time. I'd gone to that area, and I started building the base. And then I was running into lag and stuff. So I stopped streaming it, and then I played it until it got to that quest that was locked up before they fixed that. What the... It's like a rail system. I'm assuming eventually that's the stuff, like, we'll repair that stuff.
Look, is that a village? Some kind of village. We should check it out. I love checking out villages. Maybe we can find other humans there. Maybe they're just like you.
It's another
Silly,
duck.
but inventive.
Hello.
I'm so excited. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Okay.
This is some kind of outpost, and it seems like nobody's here. Where did everyone go?
Is this it?
Did we scare them off with the big airplane booms? It looks like they left not that long ago. This is very weird, if you ask me.
Okay, I can't pick up any more stuff. Which is probably for the best. This looks like it. Yeah. Because this is where I had my garden before. It's down here. Because this is the irrigation station I was using. And then I had built my stations up here. And one of the times... Because I think I ended up using this area as a starter area twice. And I put a house here once, and then I put it over there once. Okay. Which means we're actually getting ready to loop back around to where the crash site was. So there should be another thing somewhere on that hill to repair. If it's still in the same spot, you know? It's nice to feel familiar. Like it's familiar here. Yep, there it is. Okay, so this is rods and screws as well. Can we do anything with this yet? Not yet. This feels new. This feels like a station for this rail. Interesting. Obviously not in the game yet, but the potential. Okay. So we need screws and rods. Ooh, another one. Screws and rods. There was one that needed like 300 of some, like the resources though. Of course, now I don't remember where that one's at. And another, is it up, is it with the... that big satellite thingy? I think that might be where it's at. Okay. Can I get over there? Okay, let's try. I don't know if it's shallow enough to run across it. So we'll jump it. Anything here? Nope. Okay. What is this?
Look at that antenna stabbing the sky. It's pretty broken. I'm guessing it's some kind of teleportation tower. And hey, I see conveyor inputs and outputs too. Interesting. We can try to repair it later.
Ooh. Transportation with inputs and outputs. Interesting. Okay. Meh. Not gonna bother. Yeah. Look at those. Those look like big wind things. Wind turbines of some sort. Are these big generators? Power generators? The future is all around us. We just have no idea what it's gonna be. And there's my crash. Wood something delivery. Okay. Ah, nope. Go around. Cool. The landscape has changed? Yeah, a little bit. Like, still recognizable, but obviously they've added stuff in, so that's cool. I also wonder if repairing those irrigation stations will do anything besides make them look fixed, or will affect the area around it, which is part of the reason I wanted to try and do some of them, you know? Just to see what it would do. Like, this looks like something that could get repaired and used at one point. Hello, duck. Feeling cozy. More boxes. Like, it'd be really cool if we could fix all of this stuff up, you know? Because this looks like a pretty cool spot. With all of its gardening and buildings and stuff. Okay, so it was rods and screws. What was the other thing? It was like 300 concrete and 300 of something else. No, I don't want to split. What is that? Iron plate. Iron plate. Okay, I just want... Why won't you stack? Please stack. Thank you. Okay, so there's screws. Nope. And there's rods. And then I'm going to put that in storage. And maybe some of this wire. Okay, good job. I feel like I should make some more screws. Okay. But how many more screws is the question? How many? Ooh, Lord. Okay. I want a bunch. Oh. I didn't realize I had a second stack of iron rods. I was like, why is this number not going down? Things are getting made. And then I realized, oh no. They are. They are going down. Okay, there we go. 123 screws. That feels like enough. Right? All right, it is now officially spring. Oh my. Rotten.
Be right back.
Hold
My
the
curiosity
phone.
Is doing that thing again.
Okay. Wasn't expecting it to be rotten. Okay, would you please? Would you please? Okay, come on. Ugh. I'm guessing I lost that seed completely. That's weird that it's, like, was rotten, though. Are these having problems now because it's... Hold on. Let's see. No, this is not behaving.
While I run memory recovery and clean up my memory banks, I realize something terrifying about the human brain. You keep all of your important survival skills inside a bunch of squishy brain cells.
What's interesting to me is those are now green. No, those are potatoes. They're a different crop.
How do you even know your brain is working right now?
Okay. Hold on. ¿Dónde está? Let's see. It's not in here. Okay. Yesterday. Tried hosing up and down. Nothing registers. Okay. Okay, so this is from yesterday. I'm not sure if I'm seeing anybody responding to it, but this seems like something that's happening, or at least has happened to a person. Not sure. So I might throw a comment in. But yeah, that looks like somebody posted that yesterday. So this is something that is not unknown to be happening to others as well. Okay. And maybe what I'll do is I'll try rebooting and see if it will help me at all too. Of course, that won't be right now. I'll do that later. But it's interesting that although I got those crops to water once, they are now not watering. Which is interesting. I wonder if it's all crops or just not the tomatoes, like not the starter crops. The starter crops were tomatoes and lettuce and bio root. So it makes me wonder if those are working fine. Like I could test it right now and see. But also I want to go fix some stuff. Oh, I need to put that stuff in here. Nope. Okay. What? It's almost like they grew a little bit, though. Weird. Okay. Crops misbehaving. Noted. Move it along. Move it along. Was there something over here? I don't think so. No, I went that way because of... What was it? Picking up resources. That's why I went that way before. I was like, I know I went this way for a reason. It was just because of that. I wish I could remember where that one thing to repair was that required the cement, like the 300 units. I'm gonna try this area over here. That one over there. And see if it's that one. Whee! Whee! Although the jump doesn't feel like it's got forward momentum, it just feels like it goes up. At least sometimes. Yeah, like that, it felt like I went up instead of forward because I was going forward, you know? Which is fine. We're not doing any long jumping contests at the moment. Maybe later. Whoa. Soaked. Good plan. While I'm over here, I'm going to sleep. How many of those irrigation stations did I come across? Like 3? Thirsty-ish. So are these inputs and outputs? These little sections here on the ends? Is that what I'm saying? Is that what we're being hinted at? Are those all teleportation things? All of those broken satellite thingies? Is it this one? No. Yeah. Okay. So assembly parts and glass panels. I didn't bring any glass panels with me. Okay. We need to keep that in mind then. Assembly parts and glass panels.
Consider dealing with it before it starts messing with your pace.
This is not what I need to look at. Because this is not. Phenomenal Cape. Transfer node 8. Is that where I am right now? Bamboo Basin. Okay. Glass panels. Glass panes. Whatever the word is. And then... Come on, brain. Assembly parts. There we go. Good job. Oh my gosh, I got some more inventory done at work this week. I'm so happy about that. That's part of what I was behind on. So one of my personal goals this year was to try and get 25% of the stacks inventoried. And I wasn't sure how feasible that was with, you know, regular work, special projects, you know, students coming in, you know, things like that. Just because work has been steadily increasing, you know, since the pandemic ended. But, like, just, you know, you do your best to do a good estimate for your goals. And then it's like, well, how realistic is that? Ooh, there's multiple kinds of mushrooms. I am intrigued by all the varieties of mushrooms. I feel like this is going to be a dangerous area eventually. Isn't this the area that she made the comment about creepy things? Look at this. So where do we think we are right now? Somewhere between transfer, like somewhere in here maybe? Or maybe it's this one. Reservoir Delta? That's the robot. I was like, what is that hovering in the air over there? Oh. But I essentially lost about 3 months of time for inventory because of being out for various reasons. And so just got back to doing it this week. Oh, I want to know. It's still here and still blocked off. Okay. Over there. Over yonder. Let's go. But the converse side of me not staying up on it and moving through as much as because I could have gotten done,
I've heard humans can drink
I don't know,
their own
maybe
tea.
8 rows,
Fascinating. Ambitious.
which is
And
about...
aggressively unnecessary. Let's aim for actual water. Consider getting a drink.
Be quiet. Which is about 40 shelves worth of stacks. Which doesn't sound like a lot, except for when you think about the fact that it's being done by one person and I'm having to run reports, add inventory dates, and then also find problems to then route to cataloging. Like, it's a lot to do. This is that one over... I feel like it's this one. Ugh. So I'm gonna go that way. Assembly parts, glass panels. Now it's in the chat so that I can hopefully remember when I finally get back around to my base. The only problem with just kind of wandering around is that I lose track of orientation and I'm not paying attention to my compass at the top of the screen consistently enough to remember stuff, like to remember where things are in relation to each other. It'd be great if I showed up on the map, you know? Because that's bamboo, so is this the bamboo basin?
I'll return with answers. Or at least opinions.
Like she was responding to me. Because that's a lot of bamboo. It's over here. And is there anything actually in the bamboo basin to repair? Or is it just noted on the map so you know what area this is? You know? Those are strawberries. So where is that point on the map? So this must be the little pool that's in there. And that's the rail. Nope. So can you still knock down the entire forest by chopping one? Is that still a thing? Did you ever see that little video they made about efficient tree chopping? Delta, I think. I have a feeling the latency has gotten long, which is unfortunate. Did we go up this hill? Oh, we're going up there now. I wonder if there's another station somewhere up here. Oh, it goes into like a tunnel. Well, let's just look. We can run around and just explore and look at all the things. Look at these trees. Can I have these eventually? They're pretty. I don't need wisteria in my yard, but wisteria is so pretty. I don't think it's native to the States, though. I love big bushy flower trees like that, though. They're so pretty. Okay. I'm gonna detour.
My operational preferences. Out of all the squishy biological entities I could have crashed with, you are surprisingly tolerable.
Thank you.
Your survival instincts are highly questionable. But I am actually registering a positive response to your company. Please do not let that go to your head.
Oh, look at where that goes. Okay. I bet I can't go that way. I'm not gonna run all the way over there. There's another one of those satellite Oh. Ah! I bet this is what I was looking for. Because I was like, I feel like there was something somewhere that was different than that first base that we did ages ago, you know? That I was like, hey, is this that one? And then it wasn't that one. Oh. Yes, I know. It's 10 o'clock. Thank you. Anyway. But was there nothing to repair up here? I thought there was, but perhaps not. Oh, Lord. So is this transfer node 8? Gosh, it'd be nice to have some way to, like, orient where I am on this map, besides just thinking I might be right, you know? Like these. I wouldn't mind putting lavender in my yard, though. That's what this reminds me of, is lavender. Okay. So... maybe if I go wide. Let's just see what's over here. Hopefully the map will be more usable in the near future. Agreed. I mean, it's fine for now. Because, I mean, while the area feels very big, it's not so crazy big that, you know, you can't at least get to the things that you want to get to. And, you know, if you just kind of follow, like if I got to the beach and followed the beach all the way around, eventually I'd be back at the crash site, you know? And it might take a little bit of time to do it, but at least it wouldn't be, I mean, there are some game maps that are ridiculously massive. And if you didn't have some sort of navigation built in, you know, like a mini map or a map where you could see yourself on it, or if you could add like markers or flags or something like that yourself to, you know, markers to say, okay, here is that one thing that I want to go back to, whether or not it be a temporary thing that you put on, or something like, this is a base I've made, or this is a, you know, thing I'm repairing, or whatever, whether or not they put them on the map or you do, and then they could show up on your little compass at the top, you know, things like that. Okay, nothing really seemed exciting to be going wide for. I still can't remember for the life of me where that one was that required like 300 of 2 different things. One of them was cement, because I remember going, damn it, I don't have the cement. And also, I know I have it, you know, in my storage unit. So I didn't know we were going to be doing a nature hike tonight. This field is pretty, though. I could see people building a giant house here. I wonder if that's where some people have been building. They also seem to have a lot of plants available, like little flowers, and then you can have little flower pots. I'm assuming pots that you can put the flowers in. But yeah, just this field with wildflowers in it is very cute. And I like that there's a variety of different types. There's like this purple one and the blue one, and then whatever this kind of weedy looking long stuff, grass. I don't know. It's not really wheat because you can actually plant wheat. There's things that look like dandelions, and then these little white flowers. There were like some pink ones in there. And then there's like, yeah, there's just like a different bunches of flowers. I really like that. I really like that there's a variety. I also like, you know, I like cultivated gardens. They are beautiful and have their own aesthetic, but there is something about like wild grown.
Another tower right there. I wonder how many structures like this are on this island.
I have no idea.
These shouldn't be a problem later. There's a door too. We'll be able to step inside. How exciting and terrifying at the same time. When
it's true.
You should step in first, just to be
safe. Thanks. She's like, I will sacrifice you to the teleportation trials later. Oh, man. But yeah, I like an overgrown situation. I like a wild garden and a wild field kind of thing. Interesting. Interesting. That almost looks like a different kind of biome over there. Potential. We're looking at the potential of things. Look at how tall those trees are. And the fact that they're different. I wonder if later there'll be different varieties of wood. Because there are definitely, I mean, like, there's bamboo. But when you chop it down, you still just get wood. Okay, I have no idea where I've gotten to. Am I way out the hell over here? I bet I'm way out there somewhere. Kind of just cutting across the field instead of... Oh, and look, these are red. Looks like poppies. Are those stumpy trees over there? What's happened over here? Squirrel. I'm getting distracted. What the hell? Is that a rock? That's a part of a plane. Oh. Is it because it crashed? Did it cut down all these trees? Did it damage the... Because things are knocked over, and it looks like it could have, crashed and slid.
Is starving.
Oh, shit.
This isn't a little hungry anymore.
Okay, you're right, you're right.
Running on emergency mode.
Yes, yes.
You need to eat something.
Okay, chill out. Okay. I'll eat a variety of things.
Complete. You've raised your morale by 3%.
By stuffing my face?
My opinion of table manners by 30%.
You know, she repeats herself, but she does have a variety of things to say at the moment, which is nice. But yeah, those trees look like they got damaged by whatever that plane crash was. So that's cool. Little white flowers over here. Well, and I like that there are some big swaths of different flowers, but then there's also sections where there's a bunch of things mixed together. Like this is mostly red, but every once in a while I get like the pinks and the whites. Really like it. Okay. There's another tower over there.
Oh, what's that? I'll go check. No worries. I'll be around.
Okay, sure. Really don't want to keep going too wide unless we see something that makes us go, squirrel. Another one of those. Yeah, there's a lot of them. If they're implying teleportation with those, it's no telling if this will be their final points, you know, later. And then here's a lot of blue. And then there's variations in the grass here. I like that. Like short green grass, but then also some taller, darker grass. Yeah. Very pretty. Into it. I wonder if that's a major hub for transporting product into town. Ooh, maybe. Maybe. Well, and they've got a lot of space already available to add stuff into without necessarily... Because obviously it looks like you can go beyond this area. Oh, did I just completely go back to where I had been? I'm a dumbass. I wasn't looking at my compass again. All right. Habit's not there yet. Noted. All right. I was distracted by all the pretty flowers. That's what my claim. But, it looks like you can go beyond the area that we're currently in, but there's a lot of space in here to add in different things to do and different systems over time. So that's nice, because it could feel really cramped if it was like a smaller area. But right now it feels very empty because obviously there's not a lot of stuff in yet.
That is a tactical nightmare. But please know I will be staring at you the entire time you do it.
Okay, we're
It's
heading
just too
straight
scientifically
east.
Terrifying to miss. Oh, I see your eyelids are doing the heavy curtains move. That
Oh, I forgot to
usually
sleep.
means you should find a safe place to sleep.
Shh. Don't talk to me about sleep. We're busy. Is that the satellite over there? I'm seeing bamboo. So I do kind of want to veer this way a bit. Not that bamboo has to be only in that one area, but I feel like if I headed to the left, if I headed north, it would turn more and more into bamboo over time because of the bamboo area over there. So let's kind of do this. Okay. Perfect. This is where I was hoping I would get to, but I still think this is Solar Park Eden Yard, so I'm going to go there. But I'm wondering if I should investigate over here at all. Well, and it's entirely possible that if I stop playing this for a while and wait for another update to play again, how much of this landscape is going to change if they do another major update? Because they could change quite a bit. I mean, there's still some things like that feel oriented to like they were before, but like I don't feel like I should memorize everything really, because it could all get modified over time, you know, or change enough for me to go, wait, where the hell am I? Okay. Still did not figure out where that one thing was. The whatchamahoozits. The thing that required 300 units of two different things. Now, there was a second one of... Oh, did we look in here? There it is, right down there. They did not look in here. Take all. Sure, why not? Okay. But I also wanted to look up at the top of this hill. I don't really expect to find anything up here, but there is a path that goes up. A chest. For all the hoarding. Well, maybe not all, because I'm still not picking up the, Oh my god, get up there. The plants in the ground. I would like to pick up potatoes, but I have not been looking for them. Just because I want to be able to make potato soup. Is that another ducky? Okay. Ah, another path. What does this path do? Tomatoes, tomatoes. Okay. How far can I actually see? Okay, interesting. Alrighty then. Okay, that's the crash site. I'm looking directly south. I'm pretty sure I'm above this transfer node 12. So crash site. So if I'm looking south and to the right would be Dry River Point. I don't know if there's anything to do over there. If I am correct anyway. Crash site. Or maybe that is Dry River Point. Okay. Still heading east. You don't remember where that thing was, do you? The thing that required the 300 units of stuff? I'm sure you would have said something by now. That's kind of a silly question to ask. Unless you're just going to leave me twisting. Which is fair, because sometimes I get weird about help. But I feel like I just got to get over myself. If you want to help me, that's fine. Don't overhelp. Don't give me all the answers. But helping is okay. But you're usually pretty good about making suggestions if you remember stuff. Just driving me nuts, you know? Because I know it's got to be something somewhere. Did we look at this already? This is just another irrigation station, though. It's different. It's a different entrance, though. Into the side of a mountain, side of a rock. It's a different one. So that's at least 2 of those that we have found. Random TV. Hello. Is there a chest in here? Nope. Hello. Is that a hint for a fishing spot? Because there's a dock here. Why else would you have a sign shaped like a fish pointing at a little pond? It was over near this base, though, because it was like the first thing I ran into when I started going around. Oh, was it in this area here? What the what? Bricks. No. Grab all. Holy bejesus.
I'm chasing that glint. If it's a trap, I'm going to be so smug about it.
Oh, crap. Look at this. 250. Don't have it. Okay. It's these things. If I repair these, will these open up? Do I not have 300 rods on me? Did I use too many of them? Or is that something I needed to craft more of? I had to switch over. I bet that's exactly what it is. I wish I could see what the second stage of repair was ahead of time so I could plan for it. That'd be really nice. Can I actually make that stuff? How do I figure that out? This way. Okay. You know what? Maybe we do have another stream of this before we put it down for a bit. Or put it down, you know, until another big update. Because there's a lot of stuff to unlock. I don't know. How do you feel? Do you want to see another stream of this next week? Next Sunday? Perhaps, perhaps? Because there's a lot of this stuff to do. Ugh, man, the latency is terrible right now. I feel like your responses are coming in because I just saw your I don't remember, and I'm assuming that's in response to, do you remember where that repair thing was that required those things? Ugh, gosh. I don't know what it is. I don't change those settings. So I don't know if it's a my internet thing, YouTube, you know. It could be, you know, just high traffic on either my end or on their end or both. Because I always expect a little bit of latency. But this seems extra tonight. And it was a little extra last Sunday now that I'm thinking about it too. What makes fabric? Okay. So this gets me iron rod nails, wooden planks, wooden pillars.
Have you noticed how unusual the crash site is? I am reviewing the kinetic energy data from our crash, and it is completely wrong. The wings and the engines are separated in a way that defies basic momentum. It does not actually look like we crashed. It looks like something caught us in the sky, pulled us apart, and just dropped the pieces. Have fun sleeping tonight with that thought.
A metal love seat. Now, are the cushions metal? Or is it just the frame? Okay. Vented metal wardrobe. For the industrial builder. Okay. And then that. This is just improved building. More light. Am I missing? Oh, there's bioplastic. Okay. And where are bricks then? Did I completely overlook bricks? Decorative rock. Improved building. I don't see bricks there. Are bricks here? Copper plates, gears, rotors, stators, motors, iron frames, bricks. Wow, that's a long way away. Do I have access to a splitter? Oh gosh, and that's where production assembler is? Oh. All right. Fabricator storage, splitter, merger. Okay. Okay. Because what I'm going to need to do is I'm either going to need to set up production on multiple nodes. Or I'm going to need to start splitting and merging and doing that to get more than one thing being produced, because I'm going to need so much more materials. I mean, some of those quantities, like 1,200. Holy crap. Wish I could pin. Maybe you'll catch up to me. Yeah, I could see wanting to try and get some production. Like, I almost feel like I need to start writing things down. Like, okay, I want to be able to split off iron. And actually, one of the things I'm going over here to check is, besides picking up some stuff, is I want to be able to split off the iron so that I can start... I feel like I'm not finishing all my sentences. Apologies if that's true. I want to split off the iron so that I can be producing both the rods and the plates, but then also I want to have just ingots, because it feels like I need ingots for stuff and like ore too. Like, I almost feel like I could split here and store just the ore, and then I could split after the smelter and have it going to 2 different things. But the problem with that is then it's nice having it all in one space so that I can have all of my iron stuff show up in one or a few storage boxes. But then it really slows down production because this only goes so fast. In Satisfactory, you're able to upgrade like everything, including the conveyors, so things will go faster so that you can end up like using one node of stuff to essentially make like 4 different offshoots of, you know, what that resource goes into. But like if I try and do it here and now, it's going to be like, and you can have like one of everything every 30 seconds, and that's really slow. So maybe I should just go find another iron node so that I can make, maybe I could split this one into just ore and plates, and then have the other one give me ingots and rods. And that way I'm only kind of dividing it by 2. Power is a continuing issue, which means I probably also need to up my power game. I'm still not 100% sure if... Where is it? Where's my little battery thingy? I'm still not 100% sure that if this was producing excess power, this one, yes, because both of these are producing and going in here, but I don't know if I have any of them that the solar panel and the wind turbine are not connected directly to the battery. But I don't think this is ever producing more than what it's consuming. Grid generation, it's only producing 324 watts and I need 425. So it's never generating excess. Oh, and now it's producing 35 because sun and wind are both down, probably. Yeah, I don't remember there being weather in Satisfactory unless they've added it. Okay. Well, I feel like there's a lot to be done for ramping up the production now that it's established. Where is another iron node? Gosh, I wish I had some kind of vehicle or transport, you know?
The scan's got a clean iron hit.
That's not too far. 490, 290. Not that one. 433. All right. I'm going to take a look at that one.
Every step is proof you're still in the game. No worries. I am guiding you to the next waypoint. While we walk, I am processing your physical data. I know the exact position of every bone.
Gosh, that's pretty far.
I understand the chemistry of your heart. Yet,
okay. I'm not going to do that right now because I really should be wrapping it up because it's already 10:30.
Or are you the electricity inside the
Oh God, look how much sleep I don't have. I need to sleep. I'm going to go back to it. When does DDV have their Easter update? Next week it starts. The extravaganza event starts on the 1st. Is it actually the 1st? Let me look. I have it in my little planner tracker thingy that I use for all of the content stuff. And when they announced it, I stuck it in there, trying to be smart and help my brain. It's also how I was like, okay, I can take a few weeks off of Dreamlight Valley once I get questing and Star Path stuff done. I completed my Star Path. All of it's done now. I spent all my tokens, got all my stuff. Huzzah. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure it starts next week. But let me double check. Oh God, did the potatoes die? Yep. Bummer, man. Now they're all angry. Okay, stop. Let me look. Extravaganza event starts April 1st and runs through the 21st. And then, oh. Puppy Love update does, the Perfect Romance Star Path does not end next week. It looks like it ends the week after. Oh. I might do 2 consecutive weeks for, well, I won't say I will do 2 consecutive weeks for Dreamlight Valley then. Because if next week is the beginning of the Extravaganza event, I definitely want to get in and play. And if we, you know, get whatever done that we can get done for Extravaganza, doesn't take terribly long, we can do, like, prep for, you know, we could do pumpkins, we could go around and, you know, just clear out biomes. Maybe I'll go back to the Beauty and the Beast realm and see if I can finish out whatever that thing with the scraps for the painting is. I mean, there's always stuff to do in Dreamlight Valley. It may not always be questing and exciting, but it, you know, there's always stuff to do. But then if the next Star Path doesn't start until the next week, you know, then we'll do that too. I see the water, the ground changing. I see it. Would you please? All of these things are gonna die. I think it's fascinating that they're actually changing looks, though. I think it's interesting that these are not doing anything. They're not showing up like they're having trouble or not. They're just sitting there doing absolutely nothing. This is crazy. Okay, fine. Okay, the reason I came up here was so that I could do another search for Iron Node and see if there's anything else nearby.
Let's go. I'm waiting. $300. 300. A butterfly.
549. So the answer is not really. All right. Wait a minute.
All right. Take a breath.
Is that the one I'm using currently? That's the one I'm using currently. No, honey, I don't want to follow you. Okay. So, let us go ahead and go back to main menu. And go back to here. Okay. Well, we got through the tasks that were available. There is still a lot of stuff that we could work on. So I'm going to percolate on it a bit. I need to plan out what I would need in order to unlock some more levels of crafting on both that side and what was the other thing? The botanical station. So that could easily take a bunch of time just kind of like puzzling out that. But next week we'll definitely start Dreamlight Valley. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's going to be 2 consecutive Thursdays for sure. And then, you know, who knows what it'll be after that. I don't think there's anything else major as far as, oh, I closed it. Damn it. Game stuff. I mean, like Teddy stuff, I don't know until he drops the stuff. And he's always working on updates. Like the fishing update came out and then there's been at least 2 small updates since it came out, and I'm like, okay, these are obviously like things he's just working on because he's pretty consistent. Like he puts out something usually every week, whether it's big or small. And so yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting into that since we did get the major update for that on Sunday. But I don't have any other notes in here about major things, and I do want to get back into Bookshop Simulator sometime in the next few weeks too. So we'll just see how things go. But there's still quite a bit to do in here. Just because my task list is cleared doesn't mean there isn't stuff to do. I would like at least to get back in and maybe get one of those buildings like repaired and see if it changes what the building looks like, allows me to get inside of it, because that will be very telling for if it's worth pursuing. I mean, some of those resource needs were crazy, like 1,200 screws or something. Anyway, and that was for the first leg of the repair. So who knows what the second leg will be. But we can go back around and do the rest of the irrigation stations too. Assembly parts and glass panels. Panes. Whatever the word is. All right. That's enough yapping. My brain is starting to go blah, 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 blah. So don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, all of those things if you like hanging out and would like to hang out more. But I think that's everything. So thanks so much for hanging out. I hope you have a lovely day, night time, wherever you are, whenever you are. And I will see you next time. Bye.